townspeople depend on me.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
Lots to do.
I'm not sure.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Hey? Got a blade? What needs fixing, do ya? Hand it. Where'd you find this ancient thing? I can scarce see the steel for all this rust. But hold a moment. Isn't this a regalia sword? The state of it. Blades like this were near meant for battle, sure, but this one's been ill-treated. Restoring an antique like this will prove nigh impossible, methinks. Although, there is one who might have the skill. A dwarf, Baron Batal. A living legend of the smithing trade. If anyone can do it, sir, I reckon 'tis he.
So, a legendary blacksmith resides in Batal. It sounds as though he's our best bet for restoring the regalia sword.
You have my support.
Morning's no good and you work yourself to death. Go on, have a look.
Spirit of a woman half my age.
Working this
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
'Tis my duty to hear the people's concerns.
This ox cart's bound for the check. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, slam this stay quiet. No,
We could obtain some rare materials here, if it pleases you, Master.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Places any?
Falls on me to resolve this.
time to be heading home.
Peruse at your leisure, sir. Well, hello there, sir. What can I? There's always demand for weapons, particularly near there every other day. Do come again? Well met, sir. How was the day treating you then?
I hope this job plays out better than the last.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. On the transference of souls, eh? 'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not... Many thanks to you.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
As if I don't have enough to deal with.
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir. Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Really now. You mustn't
As if I don't have enough to deal with.
Let's see. Where to next?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
One can ne'er be too careful.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Hope to see you again.
We have acquired a forgery. I cannot speak to its users, though I'm sure we'll think of something.
'Tis nigh indistinguishable from the genuine article. That fact alone means it...
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit to his little scrap store. Follow my lead. Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
How'd I end up doing nothing? Interested in my wares?
I'm in no hurry to leave.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I've naught else to offer. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live.
I fear we have done Sir Offalv an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
'Tis loathsome, being the bearer of such ill tidings.
A shocking development. I hadn't known things could go so very differently here.
Truly?
This is beyond me. Seems my days
Now here's a well.
They'll wish they'd helped when all I said.
It's been pretty kind to me. Interested in my wares?
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery, really. The man was burnt to a crisp.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Interested in my wares?
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
This is no good. I can't let myself get distracted.
If I sleep on my woes, they have them.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates! You seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll go on through.
What to make of this?
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
Interested in my wares? Well met, sir. Need a room for the night?
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the steam.
Looking to lay your head? We've soft beds aplenty. Pleasure doing business.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
What to make of this?
A group of bandits has been terrorizing the roads of late, targeting our ox carts and the cargo they carry. They call themselves the Coral Snakes, and they are no common thieves. They are organized and deadly efficient. And worse still, they are without scruples. They have been killing and stealing in equal measure. Devils, the lot of them. What say you? Would you lend your aid in catching them? Many thanks, sir. I shall be glad to know someone is doing aught to help us. You all begin by scouring for their hideout. It must be somewhere near the highway, for that has been their primary target thus far. Mayhap you could learn aught by speaking with some survivors of the raids.
I'm starving, I am.
Go on, have a look.
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
Food? Have you any food? Many thanks. I'm still very hungry. Spare some charity for the poor.
You there! What do you think you're doing, huh? You keep your hands off him. Don't go thinking you can treat the poor however you like just because you're better off.
Calm down, Hugo. You've got it all wrong. This kind sir has been good enough to share some food with me. I've the both of you to thank for my good health and my full belly.
Is that right? Suppose I owe you an apology then, cuz. In my defence, one can't be too careful. There's a child-snatching scoundrel around nearly every corner in these parts. The name's Hugo, by the way. I'm a helper of sorts to the poor who live here. Ain't many folk willing to offer that sort of kindness. Even just one more's a glad sight, let me tell ya. So pay me no mind. And I'm sorry for before. If you're here to help, I'll not say another word against you.
Many thanks, sir. Lucky I am to have the two of you looking out for me.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
No sense weighing down my pack with rotten food. I'll dispose of it now, before the stink sets in.
There's been more trouble, as if we needed it. Happened right near here, too. I'd bet my left boot 'twas those coral snakes behind it. Nowhere's safe anymore. Seems they've slipped past this checkpoint and gone right into Batal. Whether they put all that effort into honest work like the rest of us. If someone doesn't put a stop to them anon, we'll all be sorry. A city can't function without a steady supply of goods, and fewer carts are making the journey. They say you should be thankful for your life, but simply being alive isn't the same as living, eh? The trouble happened due south of here. 'Twill be those coral snakes again, I'm sure of it.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I'll be only too glad to assist.
I dare say I've accomplished a few feats to be proud of, at least.
Delighted to meet you. Especially if we share a sweet tooth. You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? Did anyone else see that? Orc catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmouser's burrow in Backbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
What manner of treasures will I find today? I can scarce wait to find out. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid discovery.
Ah, I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
I'll take.
Watch out for the knackers, Master!
Flame will accomplish little against this foe.
Not compared to the thrill of victory. I feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
This would make a fine place for observing the lay of the land.
The scenery of Batal is wondrous to behold.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
My magics are at your disposal.
You have my protection.
Lucky us. That's worth taking. It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself. I'll be needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow.
Halt, I say!
a sight to behold.
Aptly said.
Just give up. This only ends one way.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Got to be something worth decent talk.
Seems we've enemies in our midst! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I'm a goner.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Hasn't anyone got coin to spend? I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way. I spy the remains of an ox cart. Do the fiends of this world hold nothing sacred?
Wrought by the hands of brigands. Or the claws of monsters.
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
What must needs be done?
Who are you? What would you with me? You looking for the coral snake's hideout? Don't ask me. They were on us before I knew what was happening. Couldn't even guess where they... Come to think of it, 'twas as we passed the crags to the west of here that they all came out at once. I had a clear view of them from the back of the cart. That's all I know. I ran for my life. Only reason I'm still here. Thought I'd come back, see if aught was left. But just being here again puts my hairs on end. You know what? I just remembered. There was a child traveling with us. Wonder if the lad's all right.
Yes, into the pincushion!
No harm shall come to this.
I mean your dead. Have no fear.
You dare!
I'll not stand.
Ali! The battle is not yet done!
I knew you would prevail, Master.
It would seem I've some catching up to do.
I'll just pick this up.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
You're all out.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit. Less all that bimbo to waste.
Poison is a nasty affliction.
magics are at your disposal.
I'll go and open the chest.
Tis a striking view. Might we not linger here a moment to enjoy it?
Vermont has its charms, but so too Batal.